Hello everybody. In the current affairs this week, the week ended 9th of March 2025. This week marks several good news for India on the economic front. The first and the most important news was that India is in advanced stages of trade agreement with the US. Under this agreement, which is being worked out, US would be granted an MFN, Most Favored Nation status, under which imports from the US would be charged a concessional import duty when imported in India. This kind of a deal is important for India in the present times to avoid any confrontation with the US. Moreover, signing of this kind of a deal would give a boost to the economic ties between India and the US. The another good news was that the US dollar, which was 87.47 at the start of the week, was 87.10 at the end of the week. So the rupee appreciated, and this appreciation of the rupee is the best weekly appreciation which it has witnessed in last 2 years. So something which is good insofar as on the exchange front is concerned is that at least the slide of the Indian rupee has now stopped and there is a mild appreciation of the Indian rupee. Moreover, the observers on the currency market expect that the rupee would still appreciate in the next few weeks. And the third news, which was favorable insofar as India is concerned, is the appreciation on the Indian stock market. This week was the week with the best weekly gains in the entire 2025. Nifty 50 was up by around 2%, Nifty mid cap was up by around 3%, and Nifty small cap was up by 5.5%. The FIIs continue to be sellers to the extent of more than 15,000 crores, but the DIIs, as always, have been buyers to the extent of more than 20,000 crores. So this gain on the Indian stock market was despite the selling of the FIIs continuing. The two sectors which gained the most were Nifty Metal, which gained more than 8.5%, and Nifty Defense, which gained more than 10.5%. The fourth important and positive news insofar as India is concerned was the decline in the prices of Brent crude. This week it declined by 3.85%, and now Brent crude is at $70 to a barrel. This is a decline now to the extent of more than 23% from the 52-week high of Brent crude prices. Gold and silver in India continue to appreciate. Gold was up by more than 1% and silver was up by more than 3.5%. The US stock markets were a little disturbed on account of the kind of the relationship equation which the US is now witnessing with the balanced part of the world. The major US companies are worried about their relationship on the economic front with the world, and this could impact their profitability at least in the short run, and this led to a decline on the Nasdaq of more than 3.5%, and S&P 500 corrected by more than 3%. And the last good news was that we are used to hear that we have been importing electronic components from countries like China and Vietnam. But this week we saw the news that India is now exporting electronic components to China and Vietnam for the Apple products which are being made in India and the components which are being made in India for the use and manufacture of Apple products in China and Vietnam. That is all for this week. Thank you.